Welcome to Factorio Modded. This is my SpaceX K2, and the new spaceship's worked out quite well, I think. We've got a mineral water hauler, so we've decentralized mineral water to process on the planet, krobelus, and we ship over the stone, the core fragments, and the mineral water on the spaceship, and it seems to be okay. We've spent probably like, I guess, 8 hours on this now. And I think we got the logics good. We even got some better, this is an offline work, I did some better logics in my robot network here for different situations. It might be a bit complicated, but basically if we are flying versus if we are stopped, I have different logic network requests for my Logibot. So they don't sit around in orbit and just die. So it's basically like a way of, like, you know, not wasting so many bots, because I do lose a lot of bots. They don't do too well under my tutelage. They kind of perish and fall out of the sky. I even had some lights last time, which I kind of like. We solved the problem with the automatic. We just stay on manual, so the trains they can't automatic. I don't know why. And we've actually filled up all the cargo on nauvis, so I probably need to start processing all this. Actually, I drop on nauvis, so we might do a second train on nauvis to move this stuff up to the northwest for processing. I might have to do a new train base. I don't know. Seems a bit foreign to me, but even a minimal one would be useful. And now I probably can retire my core ships after this, if this works out. So this has all got all the right signals, so we can launch. A lot of signals now. Not sure about this beast, it'll be part of the gen pop though. It's supposed to be just for this, but I think there's no harm. Your B's not used for anything else, so. And I simplified my logic here, so I've only got one wire coming off and one wire coming in. So that makes it easier for moving or attaching the spatial console. Normally I connected this down here as well. And this also used to go to the substation. I haven't actually added one this. No, we do have that on that planet. Now I could set these as set requests for the core fragments onto this. Currently I've got a separate one doing that down here based on where I am. So this one I haven't tested out yet, and this is for bots who are stranded when I take off, and so they're supposed to set requests and so they can drop stuff off if they pick stuff up. I wish I could, like, tell them to drop what they're actually carrying. I don't know how to do that. That would be quite clever. Maybe you can read the bot network and convert all negatives to positives, and that might make it a thing. Because I know that when you scroll down here, these are like requests to things. I don't know whether the bots are like floating around though. Anyway, oh, that was a nice little crash landing in the lake. Anyway, let's go do a test flight again. Should be good. Now, this, yep, okay. We'll just do a save. And we'll launch. Should be okay. Science, I think, is resolving itself. I had a problem with vulcanite. I did a little change offline for that too. I'll show you what that was. So, I just realised I've been a bit dumb about this. These I set on the connect to the logic network, and not to make more unless you got less than 3,000. So in theory, this will go all the time, and then once we get less than 3,000, these will start going again. So this is, in theory, should always go and won't block up. I think the request there is a bit much overload. I might drop this down to 600. Maybe 800, actually, 800. Well, it should unload very quickly. Some of these other logics I've done on this, I don't think I need anymore. Like this thing here. That's just a... That's not... That's a process based on the other thing, the crushed. But I should always get crushed based on this crushing. It's really about making sure this is always going. It looks like we've jammed up half these belts with crap. That does happen when you update the blueprints. This is a side effect of K2. You get, the bots can't remove the, it's the, what are they called, loaders? And so they just dump on the belt. And so you clog up half a lane with loaders quite often. You notice that like when these both aren't going. Now it's actually a bit low on the enriched. But I think that's because this wasn't getting the whole full vulcanite. Now it is again. I should buff that too. Oh, it's kind of going as fast as it can, I think. So this has the same problem. Stone and cores. So if I need to do a train, I have to train all the way up to here for processing these. Now I could merge them into these belts, so I could have a train station docking here and belting core fragments and splicing them in, or I can go all the way back to this. This is the main splice. These are from the planet belts. This is from other core miners. And this is the processing for core miners. Not many, I've only got 12 proper ones. Well, I was actually less than that. That's 9. They seem to make a decent amount though. But I can't live off it. I mean, I've actually got a crushing problem. I still don't know what you're supposed to do in normal EC with all the extra stuff. Like, what do people do? Like, do they just bombard it? It's a bit of a sad solution, but I'm actually not sure what the actual better solution is for that. Why is my internet saying yellow? No drop frames, I believe. Drop frame 0. Yeah, it looks fine. I don't know why. Like, not consistent, but it shouldn't be. I mean, I got gigabit. Yeah, we had sound problems before, so I restarted my Factorio and it seemed to help. Now the other one I'm going to do is we're going to do oil as well. The thing about oil is it's kind of the same, almost exactly the same process as mineral water. So I can use pretty much the same ship, but I'm pondering doing it on the chat suggestion where we do unload it differently. And I also need to make a train station here to move all this ore. I think I do 1.4s, but I can do a 1.8. Doesn't matter too much. I'll ponder it. We've got 8 of these, so I probably need a 1.8, so. Does it not even line up? It doesn't. It has to be long. It has to be long inserters. Oh, that one might do there. most people do train grids, but I'm not in the habit of using trains. How many of these am I going to do? Like, if I'm going to do a singular train, it's just like, yeah, just send it on its way and be merry. It's not very planned, right? If I do rail blocks, I can always download them and work out how to work it. Or I can just fudge like this. Where... why is it not straight? I have to be trying to get to here. Okay, wait, why does it go funky at the end there? It's weird. I don't like that diagonal there either. That's no good. I like these big straight lines. Because this makes it hard to build in the future for other things. We don't need most of these signals. We need to just take out those ones. So that, we just gotta, we don't need to signal that one. I think it's inactivity. Yeah, that's probably fine. So, oh yeah, that's that station. I'm gonna change that. That's become, well, I could invert it. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. So I just need to put a train track in. I don't know whereabouts. I mean, we need like a proper station here. Now we need to unload it, so now I don't want to build up too close because I want to build in here, so maybe up to here is where I maximum go. Maybe down a little more. There. Back with the station, we'll just go grab the station. Oh, I got two of them, do I? Why have I done that? Why did I delete that one? No, maybe just copy that. What's it doing here? Why isn't it moving? Why is there 1k liquid left? This isn't expected. What have I done wrong? Trying to go to Finestra. Yeah, stocked. Hasn't got 3 tick boxes. It's not got green equals 1. Oh. I guess we only need green equals 1 to launch. We actually don't need it here. What's the downside of that? Nothing, right? Which means I can probably switch it back. Here we go. Red wire. And this... do I even care what that is? It's not reading it currently. As long as this is 0, right? You'd think it'd always be 0, but you never know. Alright, let's carry on this train. is out. So, which side of the track do we want? Another core there we could hook in. Not the worst train station in the world. Let's copy all that. Neat. And I'm not sure the belts. I mean, we could do nice fancy belts. I think blue belts will be fine. We could do a stacker as well for this on the right hand side. We've got more than one train. We shall see. Only one train currently doing its thing, so it doesn't matter too much. And these maybe half and half. Got that. It's like a giant sorting machine now. Not a fan. A lot of belts. There we go. So all that, and now we want to filter actually the stone out of this as well. So first things first is the core fragments need to be separated out from the stone. I don't know when to do that. I think it's easiest moving it all and split on the belts. I mean, we can just do a big warehouse here and it does it straight away for me. So I think a 6-box one will be fine. And we just plonk these in. The stone goes one way, cores go another. Oh, I probably should do the filters separate. Here we go. Look at no path, you reckon? How have I done this? It's a one-way train, right? Oh yeah, yeah. Of course there's only one path. We haven't done this part. There we go. Loop-de-loop. Happy days. So that should be fine. How's my Truni? We going to the right place? Krobelus, yep. I'm a bit wary of this one, but I guess because this is unique, that's great and equal 20 to 0. Just wary if this one ever gets fluid. Good thing is this is not sending it through, even though there's 1,000 in here. Not equal to 5. For some reason it doesn't want to do anything. Not hooking on. Oh, they're stealing the same one. Shit. I've done that wrong then. I moved it before because I was fighting. But maybe it should be in the middle too. And then it would fill this up with fluid and air. Yeah, this one's still wrong because having this to measure the fluids is causing problems. Looks like science is going again, which is nice. Is this energy science pack 4 is a little problematic, but pass the bots is always useful. Helps on UPS, I think. Less trips, the same number of items. I really like these engines like this. Looks really nice. I would like if I could fit engines between, but the way trains these go, it doesn't really work like that. Oh, it's not going to dock? Are you shitting me? It's not going to latch, is it? Why does it do this to me? Each time I do this, it doesn't work. Where'd the... Oh yeah, move the pipes. God. Oh my god, what's it requesting? It's requesting all that shit. Oh man. Okay, because it's got the whole network in there. Because I put that B one on. So that's... You can't fly inside, really? Okay, so we don't want all that stuff on them. And we want to turn off the launch anyway. So I added this signal in to the general population. I think I have to take it out. That's no good. I mean, it's not making sounds again. What's with this game? I thought it was connected to that. Not. It's connected to that. Okay, now it's not part of the request. These should be fine. Yep, they're back to how they were. Yeah, they didn't need those signals anyway. That's fine, we don't need that, because that was for something else I was trying to do. Okay, so we prematurely grabbed all this shit that we don't want to grab. Maybe it's not the end of the world. The other spaceship might request it back. It's supposed to be sending a request and leaving it back, but we do need I have to redo the math in this as well. Well, the logic, so we don't overfill. Anything that's junk here we need to take back as well. So we need junker on my hauler. Gonna make it so my plants are nice and clean. Nothing left behind. So we're quite good right now. There's not too many core fragments with stone. We've picked it up quite well. This is not... Why is it not requesting bot? Where's the... What are the bots doing? One, is it all on board? Did I have all that on my spaceship? I wouldn't think so, but... Maybe we do, yeah, I don't know, I don't think I do. That seems wrong, but I can't see any leftovers here in these chests, so... Maybe it is fine. Okay, I need to add the logic here from the dock, so... I thought I did this last time, but I guess I moved them since. Was it A equals 660? A doesn't equal to 5? Because I ripped all this up last time and I didn't put it back down, so... Here we go. Now this one here is broken, so I need to figure this out. What have I done wrong with this? So basically, this one is pumping in, and I was trying to pump it out. The same one, but we can't do that. We can pump from the middle. We can pump from the top. So this has to be moved up a tile, that's all. I mean, that's not going to pump out anyway. So these two are going to move up to here. One's pumping in and not supposed to do the logic. That's fine. It's looking good. We've got latch on 2 on all of these. This is filled up, so we're good. We're good. This is inferred at 24k, not quite there. Oh, I can't get to the 25k. Getting every last drop. Maybe that's worth waiting for. Look at this water here situation. So I haven't figured out what's going on wrong here either. So we're up to 28,000 now, and I got a limit of 16. Where is this extra water coming from? I mean, we almost at flooding level. I mean, I could lower that number down again. But instead I'd make it real low. Make it like 4,000. Because it's not like we've got a lack of water ice. Okay, what else is going on? The bot network is keeping busy. Got all this extra stuff. I was going to do the junker part, but I'm not sure about now, or whether I do it later. But basically, just read the network. So this is the whole network, and I basically need a list of things I want to keep. And if it's not on that list, I take it. The problem is I'll take core fragments if I do that. I guess I leave it on the keep list. So basically, these 3 items are already taken care of. We need to leave the water ice behind as well. But the rest is going to be on lists that I don't really want to... I've already got lists here, so it's just adding them to, like, these constant combinator lists is what I want to keep on this planet. Anything in here, we just keep forever. And we shouldn't insert these. These should have logic on these inserters for counting the number. Maybe they should be filter inserters. Well, we probably can overfill, but we just need to make sure we take back the excess on the next trip. So that would work still. And I think I should move this as well. Once I destroy this whole need for the here, this should be closer to this. This probably should go in the middle of the two, because this is where the all the belt lines come to. Anyway, well, I think it's good. I think it's ready. There's only one tick. What's happened? It's not hitting 25k on this. This is not filling out fully. Curious. Well, we could change it to be not 25k. Maybe 24,900 maybe? Yep, 24,900 is fine. Can't get the last 10. Can't fit it in. So this is test launch 3. get up to speed. No, the other thought I had is I could put engines. I could have done it so this is in the middle of the ship, right? And then I have 5 engines on either side of the trains. I could rebalance it. The only issue is I still need to have a place for the reactor and the logics. So that'd have to be probably the same location actually. You just have engines going here and engines going here. So I could redesign the ship, make it look nicer, make it more balanced. I mean, I was just trying to design it to make sure I can side load, but I can still side load by having engines here and defenses up here, and the side load still can happen. We have overhang over here instead, and overhang down here. It would mean that this side here is chopped. That becomes the side of the ship instead. We have to move all this again. To like, I don't know what's worth doing though. I'm kind of liking this ship layout now. Next thing is to process all the resources that I'm moving. So the train is doing a decent job. This train. What's it doing on the? What's the logic on it? It's too fast. Oh, it's full cargo. It's not doing full cargo, so it's going around circles. Cool, so we got this. We need some filters in. Hey Vildak. Nice little Cephicate having a snooze. Where is Cephicate anyway? I haven't seen them on. I've been blind. I'm trying to play the game as it's intended, but still got centralized stone and normal core fragment processing. I figured like normal cores will always be on nauvis, processing wise. That makes sense to me. And how I'm going to splice these in, I don't know. It was a nice ship. Oh, I've been working on this. This has taken me like 8 hours. I even put some lights on it to tell me how fast it's going. Green is good. I'm trying to maximize moving core fragments and stone and mineral water rather than moving just mineral water core fragments. So the mass of these trains is almost nothing in the container stress. The train only takes up 22 container stress. So it's all whole stress for trains. So having all those trains there means you have a lot more storage container stress instead of using tanks. I've used tanks, you know, storage tanks. It's 25 each storage tank, and I need like 40 of them, which would be 1,000 container stress, which is like way too much. Considering I need to move all this stone and core fragments as well. I get some good logics on the ship. You're welcome to the blueprint if you want it. You can tinker with it. I think the only good thing about the ship, really, from what you have said, is this thing, the whole bulkhead for moving liquids fast. I mean, I was thinking about doing new design with just that, and then fluid tanks in here, if I didn't move physical goods. I want to really take a deep look into spaceship ratios, especially size, speed, power, and defense. Yeah, that's what I was trying to work on when I was doing my third spaceship victory iteration. This thing here. This one. So, I don't know. I think I got too many shields, actually. I was trying to get the optimal layout of engines to shields to power. So it's just 3 components, right? Whereas this coffin one's even better because it needs less shields, I think. I think this number of shields should be better because it's denser shields. And then all this. I had a grid of 4x6 tanks on my ship. Oh, yeah. What's the mass of the ship overall? Because I think the ships are designed to move trains based on how it doesn't use container stress. Hey, why is this not moving? Ah, the circuit's A. Oh. Don't need that. Ah, I lost the logic. I had done logic here and I've lost it. I had to load back a save game. I made a similar ship to Covenant ship as an experiment. Yeah, I reckon this could be a good victory ship. It's got 8 gigawatts. So my this one here is like the same. This is 500 mass bigger though than this. But I reckon this would better go just as fast, if not faster, because it's 500 s mass for the same amount of engines, right? So it might work out better, and the shields are denser. I'm not sure how I can make this better. I reckon I could take out one of the reactors and put the because you only need 7, you don't need 8. Or I can do steam tanks. Let's do steam tanks in there because container stress is basically 0. Let's do a steam tank victory ship. I don't know if it's possible, but go for 10 minutes in steam tanks seems kind of impossible. But I had one thought on how you can do it. A victory ship with an arcolink. And the arcolink is sending through barrels of steam that you just keep steam going. So you can literally run your victory ship forever on steam and it'll never stop. An infinite steam ship. Literally teleporting through a wormhole to keep the ship going. But I need to add a junker logic onto the ship. I think every ship should have all the logic, so it should have every single logic possible. And I think junking is an important part of tidying up in SpaceX. I got a lot of items that sort of clutter every place, and I think I should bring them all back home. Now, why is this bot floating around? What have I done wrong here? We got 176 logic bots, 0 construction bots. This should be going, I thought. Maybe I didn't set it up right. Why is grade negative 100? Why is definitely grade negative 100? Oh, I'm not reading why, that's why. Ah, I see. Same for that one, it should read. Oh, but then it will set the logic. It has to be green on that one. Okay, that's better. I'm still on EC 0.5. I recently made a small ship to bring Naquium. That ship gets damaged a bit when I'm in it, but never gets damaged if it goes alone. Oh, lol. I think the code has some UPS optimization in it, so it simulates meteors differently when players is not there. Ah, right. You're going to get more meteors when you're not there. That's funny. Yeah, my Naquium haulers, quite ancient now. I haven't really done much with them for a while because they're all like my first big automated ships. I made like this giant one, the meatloaf, this thing, and it's just a nuclear reactor, and it's got these big ass warehouses that are really inefficient. This thing's like 3,500 container stress. So when I built this, it used to be a 2,500 stress ship, but then the code got changed on container stress for the mass of the ship, and so this bumped up. Because I already researched past 3,500 limit at the time, it was okay. So I wouldn't actually be able to build this at 2,500 anymore. I'd have to have a lot less containers. Actually, that one lost its engine from a drifting meteorite. I forgot about that. We were supposed to put another one back, but I just left it missing. The meteorite drifted into the side here. took out the engine. I think it's the SX. That's right. I named this one after you. You're the victory ship now. Ah, we got I retrofitted my Tron ship too. So there's my new engine layout for Tron. Got the slight slanted 5 ships. 5 engines, I mean. Things are going quite well. That's 10 engines and it's there's 1,000 master ship, so they could do like, you know, cargo here. And you know, dock the planet could have like a freight thing here pushes through. That could be a hauler, a very fast hauler. This goes like 230 for 1,000 mass. It's pretty quick with 1 reactor. I did a new design for this reactor. I got it fitting in here. It's like 560 megawatts constantly, but surges to the 10, 20 megawatts. I'm having weird logic problems with my this ship. It keeps getting too much water in it. It's about to flood again, and I don't know where this water's coming from. I set this limit real low at 4,000 now, and it keeps making more water. I don't know where it's coming from. I mean, I don't know how it's possible to keep getting more water when it can't insert water. I don't know if it's a bug or not, or whether just... Now, I've flushed it twice so far. But this should not insert unless this is... Like, these two put together are less than 4K, so it should not make any more. It's going to flood now. I have to flush this again. Don't know what's gone wrong. So where's this water coming from? Going up so fast. I think it goes up faster than this number's not really going down. If this number goes up at all, oh no, it's broken. I've broken somewhere. It should never go above 8K now. But it's always got this like internal steam, right? There's 6,000 in this, and this thing here's got 1,000 in it, and then these things hold like a trickle amount. So there's like 7,000 water potential there. The total here is already 15,000 total, right? Even at 4K, so it's like going up slowly. Oh, we finally docked. Let's see what works. I'm gonna turn off the launch and see how it goes on the logic. So, oh, it's not loading. Why is it not loading the fuel? It's not got the A signal. It's just disconnecting every time. I swear I keep connecting this. I swear I keep reconnecting this each time. I'm going to check on the other planet. Let's see, that's disconnected again. Yeah, it's disconnecting that. Look at that. The docking clamp's disconnecting my wire. Well, no, it's not working. They're supposed to stay connected. That's definitely a bug. I wonder if it'll stay connected if I leave and reconnect it. I might have to like remake the entity because I've cut and pasted a few times. So it might have lost something. But this is like my 4th trial with this spaceship. So it uses the space elevator and dumps it down here. Unloads it, and these just go straight into barrels, which is I find hilarious. But it unloads pretty quick. But the train's having has problems. It keeps like doing weird things. The trains won't stay on automatic. They're on manual. I can't keep them on automatic. And now I'm finding this thing keeps disconnecting. Even though it's not part of the spaceship, it's just it stays behind. Maybe I'll attach to a power pole. Maybe that's the problem. Put one of these substations down. Try attach to that instead. Actually, I might even just delete this entity. It might be broken. If in doubt, just delete something, right? And get a new clamp. A clampo. Yeah, new clamp. I think I might have lost that right hand corner code when I moved it. So it keeps disconnecting, but I'm just going to connect it to that and then connect it to that. Maybe that'll fix it. What's the other one like? Oh, power's getting quite high on now. This 130 gigawatts. I guess everything's working again. That's probably a good sign. So it hasn't unloaded this. This has failed again. What's happened here this time? So this has stayed latched. But, It's these ones. Why is this one latched? Oh, because it's always on. Didn't really solve that, did I? I can do that. Do a funky one. Might be the problem. Why is this not moving? Oh, it's pumping really slowly. Draining out the last 3k. Okay, that little wiggle thing might work out for pumping it in. That's not ideal. Though we kind of wanted this to be slower anyway, because we want to make sure we launch with that. We've got a lot of stuff to unload in the ship. Yeah, this stuff unloads too slow versus the mineral water is done basically. But the train itself here is I think it's waiting for too many like little ones. I probably need to have more belts coming out. Which I could do. I could have more belts moving the goods. It would be fast unloading. We've got 2 belts currently. Going 90 items a second. But I think we're mostly limited on these speeds. Most on a FARs. Those are all FARs. That's all blocked up on this one. These all need. I think these are all the same one. Oh, those are FARs. There is a lot more on this one though. We haven't balanced it out. So I think I might have to add more undergrounds. Push it through rather than as many chests. Which means we're going to need chests up here maybe? I think it'll work like doing that. Maybe the back wagon. They could split it and do 2. Well, I think I'll struggle with this one. Yeah, we can do that one too. Each chest we can line up. Yeah, this one can't. Doesn't line up very well. Bottom one. Doesn't line up. Where's the gap? Here maybe. Well, that's not gonna line up very well, is it? Oh no, we're right. That'd be better, but I don't think that's gonna line up. Oh, it does, okay. But we can't fit it in here, can we? We'd have to change that layout to do that. We could go down and have one here. Then it's gonna be like in the wall here. We can get rid of one. Well, need to move up. We should delete those. Oh, but we've got pumps in the way. Can't fit it because of the pumps. Has to be in the walls. Let's make ship one tile longer. I mean, line this up faster might not necessarily help, but for the bottom one here, I think that'll help. Not that it's actually that it's actually limited by this belt here. We could just do a loader there instead, eh? Actually, that's what it used to be. That's why it's not going so fast. There should be a loader there. Same for this bottom one. Why isn't there a loader there? Might be fine then. Might not need the extras. Cool. So we could have belts go in there, right? Split it off. We'll push this one to be funky. Might push this down, make it separate a little bit slower. I don't want to dig in the middle. I could do though, I could just have a hollow through here. Oh, but you need the splitter though. Yeah, that's no good. I have to think about that some more. If we need or not. These ones I think are gonna be worthwhile. So we add them in. Just to alleviate some of the bottlenecks. So the bottlenecks really these steel chests. And then it's more that these inserters, they're not really fast enough to be honest. They're not that slow either, but I mean I'd have to have we have to do a splitter here. We have to move this train out a tile as well, 2 tiles out into a bigger warehouse. Now we'd load up much faster. We also need to move it for this fluid, I think. But I think the warehouse situation would be beneficial here. It's probably like a strong box even. I think a strong box would load the fastest. We can do a splitter going into 2 loads like that. So actually be back there, wouldn't it? Give a splitter and a underground. Yeah, that'd work. For now though, it's here we go, that's a bit better. That's bottom one. Whole lot of junk on there. No, it's working now, it's using the new filters. Now hopefully when I launch, this wire does not disconnect this time. I have to do the same on the other planet too, on Krobelus, because I think I've deleted the logic part of it. Yeah, it doesn't have the mouse over in the corner there, so this is actually no good. So I delete this. Is it anchor? I thought it was called anchor. I don't think it is an anchor. My brain just... It's a clamp, that's right. Clamp. What a weird name. I remember where it was. Was it there? Hope so. Alright. Oh no. Did I redo? Oh my, what did I just undo? Shit. Undid them. Okay, that's not too bad. Hey, random undos, you can't see what you've undone. And these? Okay, they're fine. Still not loading very fast, but so that how much is left on nauvis after we do this? It's almost run out already. So this train ship might not be. I might need 2 of them after all. But it's better than 4 ships. If I get 2 ships instead of 4, and I get all the. I've decentralized the processing too. Then we relaunch. I'm gonna get 3 signals. We haven't got the green signal yet. That says green. Why isn't it green? Oh, that's right, because we disconnected it. Yeah, it's connected now. That's 4 signals. So what? We don't need this. Oh, it's this thing. 24k on that. Maybe 10k or 4k. It's on 2k and it's on 4k. Alright, we're good. Let's do another test launch. Test number 4. Let's see if this thing loses. It did! It lost its clamp. Look at that, it lost it. It's gone. The logic's gone. How am I gonna fix this? If I keep losing my spatial clamp every time I take off, how am I gonna make sure I get the logic passed through the spatial clamp? It's gone, it's disconnected. Yeah, it seems it loses that signal pass-through thing. That corner thing goes. There's supposed to be a little corner thing. I wonder if krobelus has got the same problem. Currently it's got it up here, this top right wire is fine. When we connect to the bottom, you can connect in 2 locations. Top right and bottom. What's the difference? Why can you connect to 2 locations? I mean, I would like to get so I don't have to. You can connect those 2, what the shit? I don't even know about that. Okay, that's weird. We just lose this thing each time. One is the pass-through thing and the other controls it. In 0.5 I'm connecting to a corner thing and everything works. Yeah, it's worked for me before. I think it's a new bug. I'm not sure how to resolve this because it means that every time I do this trip, the ship won't work. So I rely on the signal outside the ship well, I don't need this 8, doesn't equal 5 actually. They can just pump all the time. I don't need that. I actually need it for the launch signal. I need a bit of launch signal then if I can't use it. The one on the ship stays, but the one on the outside does not. How do I, like, you can see the It's stolen the power lines. You can see the power lines have been stolen here, right? It's got a wire pass-through clamp on the spaceship. So it's stealing it. It's right there. Yes, I think it's inferring, eh? I'll take that out. I need this wall here. I can't delete it either. But yeah, it's thieving it. A thief. I mean, I could just wire the other side. This one does not thieve, so I could wire it around the outside to the other one. There's a workaround. So it's not annoying, but I can just send this signal. That noise goes here, all the way around to this one here. Because this one's not been thieved. I use it from the south, I think. So... I'm not sure where it exactly connects up. It's a hollow there, I think. Must have figured it out. So I need to go down to here, here. Okay, it's passing through again. So, currently reading this one. Just going to read that one instead over here. There we go. And hopefully it doesn't thieve it on this side as well now. It means on krobelus I need to do the same thing. Actually, do I need this signal at all? I don't believe I do. I think I've got this set to go when it's... But it doesn't actually need that. These don't need a signal to pump. They just pump. They shouldn't give a shit. Yeah, okay. So that should be happy days again. If we want to read something, we can read it in this one. Might set up just in case. Get ready. Yeah. Problem solved. Now somehow we got some fluid in the ship. Oh man, this always happens. That's meant to go equals 0 to better go Fenestra. I can't tell whether I'm going the wrong way or not. There's some pump is thieving or holding back on me on fluid each time. I might just delete. Now why is this? Oh yeah, because it's not. It's a 5. Oh, it relaxes the things. They all move. They're going to krobelus, okay. So because they're based on A signal, the A signal just gets disappeared when it resets. So So they go on and off. Which is weird, like why would it change this to being not... I guess a not equal to would move. But that shouldn't make a difference to these pipes. Like why these ones got fluid on them? I can't even drain the fluid on them either. So it's latched on for doesn't equal to 5. So I can't pump it back this way because of that. That's fine. We're just going to figure out how to make sure that we don't hide any pipe pump liquid, because what happens is it all gets pushed to the left when I fly and go to Fenestra, then this gets fluid, which means it blocks this logic up. Which isn't ideal. How's my little bots looking? Going around in circles, of course. So less than that and then greater than that, yeah. What we do is change this number. Rather than 50, that's 100. Make that 100 too. Make it all the same. Let's see what balances out with a few attempts. Why isn't it loading an equal amount? It should be loading stacks of 10. Why is it not doing that? I'm overriding it. It can only move 10s. What the shit? How's it moving more than 10? How's it? What? I don't get this. So it's supposed to move 10 per stack. You see it 10, then you see 1, you see random numbers. There's always enough in here to take. So it's over in the stack size, but still filling up like it isn't that stack size. Oh, that's dumb. Alright, we'll just do greater than 101 then. Because we can't get 101, right? That's still going. How can Y be greater than 101? It's not even, it's like pinging up. It's because this thing keeps going. But it can't even get to 101. How's that possible? Ah, what? Okay, it's weird. Might try 120 then. Yeah. 101. How can we have 101? Might make this 100 then. Same problem again. I guess we can make the stack size as 1. Might solve it. So there's always going to like one bot left over. I mean, I change the stack size in this to 10. Does it solve it? No. The content says 100, but the network says 102. We make this 3. Make both of them 1. I don't really want to do that. Really? Okay. So I'll do 101 then. 5103 because it doesn't seem to like. It seems to want to stay at 102. Why do we always have two bots floating? I'm trying to save their lives. One bot floating. How do I stop this one extra bot? And now we got 100. Is it going to stay that way? No, because now we land on the planet. I'm going to stop the launch for a second to make sure this works. So we've lost the logic. Ah, these can't clamp? Really? Why does the clamp keep changing location? I don't get this. I've moved this a few times now. Each time the clamp, like, this is free. The train isn't moved, but now it thinks this is a red connection. That's very strange behavior. I keep thinking I've solved the ship, but I keep getting problems. The clamp is not being functional. The clamp's got a number, it's got the thing back again. Maybe it's redone the wire. I really believe it needs a signal. I don't know why. Why would this need a signal to go on? Why is that a thing? Why would this need a logic signal to connect? Doesn't make sense to me. Like, it should just connect, right? So I do need this clamp logic here to pass through. So this wire up here needs to connect these clamps because my ships are being sad. And then we can do wire it up again so it works. Now hopefully the left hand side clamp does not disconnect. So for some reason I need this logic to add fuel to it. Why? I don't understand that part. It's a mystery to me. How's the rest of this going anyway? We got almost no core fragments or stone left over, so we've done a good job. Now I need to create a junker. Do I do it now? I think so. Anything that's not on my shopping list I should junk. There might be a limitation of trains, or maybe SC needs to do something to say a train has arrived. Toot toot, connect the pumps. Yeah, could be. Hopefully this clamp works now. I hope it doesn't steal the clamp on both sides. I've currently wired up both sides of clamps. I don't have faith in them. But the launch signal has been given. The cargo is good. Now I just need to add more requests to this thing. These are my set requests. These could be junkers, or they could be I don't know. But the junker logic, my head's getting a bit funky about this. It should be easy. What you do is sum up all of these constant combinators versus my actual totals on this planet, right? So that's just -1 logic. So is it arithmetic? I think so. So each and it's going to measure all these outputs. So that's the what I got in those chests, but then I got all this shit as well. I need to read the logic network. Let's add another report. So that's the whole network, right? Wait, am I reading it twice? I am, because that's already part of this. It's these things that are supposed to go in here. I did it wrong. But I don't want to cross the wires. I think green wires on these should work though. And so that these are positive. I'm doing timesing the network by -1. This is on the other end, not this end. The end. Take this off. There. Oh. I thought it was connected to there. What? Which one is it connected to? Oh, I connected to the back. Okay, okay. I was like, what? Which one is it connected to? Okay, so that... What's it doing? Output signals. Quite crazy. And we need to read this, so... We'll put this in... Yeah. That's the output signal. This is all the, Is that all the extras? I believe so. So just times all by, -1 again to set requests? I think so. Everything less than 0 a pass through, right? So we do a -1 pass through signal. So a bit jammed here. So each less than 0 output each. That's this there. We get another signal. I gotta tie this up afterwards, but do another pylon, please. Thank you. That's the request. That's the overflow. Doesn't sound right. Do we have a rocket? Do we have a capsule here? We do. We got 4 capsules. Wow. Okay. This is like the set request list for these chests here. So I need to add this in probably to this far one as a red signal. Well, nah, I'll do a green signal. Well, no, I can't. It's going to interfere with this other loop. It has to be a red signal. And yeah, that's fine. So we're going to red signal this. Red signal. Agris. Yes, this is my train ship. I'm trying to make it work. Can't reach. Maybe those. I don't think those add-on poles. No, I don't. In my pocket. Do I have add-on poles? No, they should be in my pocket though. I might go make them as part of my requests. Add-on poles. Want these? Not 50, maybe 20. Cool. So when we the next time, that thing looks ridiculous. Yeah, it is a bit ridiculous. You like the my Cybertron eyes? Well, not Cybertron. Well, those guys in Battlestar called. I can't remember what they're called. Right. So that's the... We're doing green signal. We can red signal this instead. There we go. So that's red signaled in. What we need to do now is read the red signal down and put into this thing. I think we can fit it there. Yeah. There's no other red wires in that thing, is there? No, I just don't want to contaminate. Okay, water's looking a bit more tolerable this time. Not being an idiot. At 12k. Okay, so now it's going to set the signal onto this. Are these separate? No, they're not separate. I might need another one. So it's adding a junker to my spaceship. Here we go. Buffer request. Junk. And we filled it up pretty quick with all my junk. Now the problem is I haven't filtered out my list. So it's this random stuff that's showed up. Maybe it should be the actual totals. Rather than the one signal. We just do that. Fill them up properly. So we should slowly junker this planet of crap that sits around, and it'll get dumped at the other end. Now I gotta make sure this is actually calculating correctly. We're not taking all the extra stuff from this. Now this is the problem is these keep adding to the problem, right? I keep adding more stuff to my list for junking. So I've got to actually stop this part. These are dumb inserters. I mean I could keep setting crap here, but ideally we don't. Anyway, that's enough for one trip of junking, so this is now going to get taken away. A bunch of random items that we don't really care about. And it should keep these chests a little bit less, you know, troublesome. It'll slowly clear it out over time, in theory. We have to solve this thing another time though. That thing is not quite right. Alright, switch on the ship again, see if it turns on correctly. So we just do another save, another test flight. Test flight 4. Flick it on. And see if this thing on krobelus dies. Oh look, it kept it this time. Maybe that wall thing was the problem. Anyway, we've already worked around it this with another signal on this side. So here we go, we're getting up to speed. We're up to yellow speed. Warp factor, what was it? Warp factor 4 or something? Now warp to factor 5. But I think this the multi-purpose of this ship is good. So we have got the ship can build remote planets. It can take fluids from other planets. It can take stone and core fragments from processing cores on other planets. It can do a junker as well. And it's not too bad. I mean, it's 1900 size. It's not too big. I mean, it's like Factorio Space 3, I think, to get that. The Deep Space. I think you get that at like Deep Space 2. What's the Argosphere notification? Yeah, I think I set that for nauvis. I was asking for 14 Argospheres, but then I never deleted it. I mean, there's like alerts on every planet, I think. I don't know why it's every planet. Why is Ain saying ho boy and Stardew saying sulfuric acid is Stardew? I have no idea. Would like to clean up all these things slowly, like all the stuff here of things haven't built. Would be nice to get rid of. But I think I've got this going. My concern was the fluids, the takeoff automation. So I was concerned that one, the steam water thing would bugger out. It looks like it's okay right now. I think a real low number on this water seems to work out much better. The dock and clamp bug I've discovered with the wall, thanks to Veldak, is solved. So we had a wall tile here, and I keep believing that this clamp here, which is not part of the spaceship, was part of the spaceship, so it stole the wires. This time it's left the wires behind. So that is a bug. But don't put walls behind a spaceship clamp. Otherwise you might thieve your wires and not be happy about it. The other thing is the ship, I could do a new design ship for this, is actually moving the trains off the ship and unloading them. But I kind of like the idea of having to figure this out with the... because they take turns with the pumps, they don't all go. So there's these 4 pumps fighting for 3 slots. They take turns to use the same middle slot or bottom slot, whichever one they want to fight over. Is that one right? I think that's right. And this one's snaky slow, so it gets the fluid last, in theory. Makes it a little slower. I don't know where that matters. Now the problem with this is we can't unload it fast enough, I don't think. The junking should work. We got a lot of shit on that planet that we don't really want. A lot of singular items here, it seems. We might find we wanted some of this, but hey, if it's not a requested chest on my building requirements, then it won't matter. Anyway, might do a little what's it going to work on? I gotta do this ship now for oil once it works. I think it's working, but I keep finding like some little subtle improvement or some subtle thing that's wrong. I mean, the bots are not floating around, which is the big improvement. On what haulers currently, they have bots that sit in around, they just fall out of the sky and die, which is not very friendly. I can remove the bottom trains here, but I'll leave them for now. It doesn't really hurt. I lose 1 speed having the trains available. As far as blueprinting this goes, I have to move the trains out to blueprint it, because you can't blueprint with the trains on board. You have to do 2 separate blueprints to get this working. You have to it doesn't like the trains on top of the spaceship doors on top of the railway track as one blueprint. They kind of fight for who gets built first. It doesn't work out so well. So we're at 13k and asked for 4k. I guess that's about right. We expected 8k more. And we got 9k more. This water ice though is so much more efficient. I would like to know why these don't stay on automatic though. I never figured that out. The only reason I got this tank here to infer the mineral water is because I can't read the train contents. I'm trying to read the train contents, but it doesn't work because the trains are not automatic. Even when I give them a proper train stop, they won't work. They just don't like me. Oh, did not fall off the ship. Hey buddy, what's up? Oh, laser face. I think these extra 2 unloads should work out good as well for the train. I was planning doing another one in the southern end, but I have to expand the walls 1 tile south to do it. We could do it. We could just add another wall along here. And then I can have... I'd lose these 2 chests. But I could turn the belt around and unload this stuff into the train faster. But I think this is working. The problem is that there's the time it takes to do this return trip. And also my speed's gone up. I'm up to 160 again. I don't know why it's faster again. What's with that? Maybe all those extra wall tiles. Maybe put more wall tiles in or something. Seems weird. I was 159 before. Now I'm 160 again. I'm going to check the Arcus, this processing. So this is run out as expected. And the network for mineral water is at 2,000 barrels, which means we're living on matter printing. Okay, we're flooded on aquatite still, which is amazing. What about this? How's this going? This is looking okay. I gotta say, this is like metallic epoxy and metallic reagent. I haven't solved them yet properly. They still are very slow. I suspect I just need lots more processing, which is basically what I've been working on, mineral water. It's about mineral water, I don't have enough lithium chloride. Because I need 50 mineral water for 5 lithium chloride, right? And I need 60,000 mineral water a minute. And this is prod 8. And then this gets gobbled up by this. 10 lithium chloride to make 1 reagent. So that's like 100 mineral water per 1 reagent, 100 to 1 ratio. This is not even going properly though. What's happening here? Looks like it's going, but it's actually limited on the these currently. I'm not sure why. They seem to be going properly. It's not very fast. I might need better speed modules. I've only got speed 6. I might have to move to speed 7. Though the amount of speed 6s I got here, 5,000 of them, means I'm kind of like, yeah, I'll just keep using speed 6. How many prods I got? 27 prod 6. That's alright. Oh, 219 prod 8s. That's really good. Wow. That's a lot more than I remember. So we must have been crafting them. I've got a drop rocket that brings them down. And why is this not unloading? Why are there uranium core fragments up here? What the shit? How'd they arrive here? There's a vitamelange drop rocket. How? There's definitely a bug with the drop rockets. I've had the cronite turn up there, but I didn't realise the uranium could too. So this is told to drop on left core drop nauvis. That's it. That's all it does. There's a second uranium rocket. I don't know why I made 2 of these, but I do. Different location. I didn't think about the logic of doing 2. This is left core drop nauvis as well. There's no way I can drop rocket that unless the vitamelange spaceship is dropping them down. Which I don't see any uranium requests, right? Oh wait, how do I put uranium on here? I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Alright, I'm the problem. I am the problem. I am the problem. So that chest? Yeah. Alright, it's gonna take a while to solve, but it'll solve itself. Wow, I did that. Well, I don't actually need that anyway, but it seems a bit, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. All me, all my fault. Probably should add this to the train I've got going, actually. Train is here. So this train might become more use over time where we... Oh, I need radar down there, don't we? Normal radar. And this should be uranium core. There we go, that should empty out. And that should carry on drop rocketing. Hey, Peloton 777. I'll show you the mods. Beast Finder is for finding things. Pretty much AI basic stuff. We got some blueprint signal stuff for utility. Input lighting for streaming, so all the light up poles have lights. K2, SE, and we've got text plates. Auto trash is utility. And equipment, oh, I guess factory plan we don't use. Module setter is definitely useful, you kind of want that for this mod. And rate calculator. Those are great mods. Yeah, I hope they are. I find them useful. I was planning on using picadollies, but it seemed a bit exploitive. So I just cut and paste things like the old way. Okay, I think we need more vitamelange. How's this going? It seems to be going alright. Power... It's fine. How's the expansion? Now I could start mining the vitamelange raw. It seems feasible if we got the Arca link. And I can expand out from here. We've got the core mining, but it's the patches are pretty big actually. So we got what? We got 5 core mines. We get 6 if we go up there or down there. I think 6 is my optimal based on looking at the data tables of core mining. It's like 6 core mines. When you go like beyond that, it gets you got distance problems, and you also got resource problems. You don't get as much. So I think this one here might be the one to get. So we'll just expand this footprint a little bit. Oh, we might want to get the roadport too. Like that. This is my lazy way of expanding. The bot should do it, I think. Shoot them all. Shoot the biters. None shall survive. Shoot them. Shoot them now. Fire. Why do you fire them? What are you doing? Oh, someone else is shooting them. Bombs away. Bidoo, bidoo. Yeah, you guys are like trying. I admire you trying. Love these biters. Would like these lasers to be bigger area though. Oh, I haven't powered that one yet. Why not? Is that non-range? Oh, it isn't. The power pole's not. My bad. I was trying to get the radar, the robot in range, but it didn't work out. Oh, where's the pylon? Here it is. Boom. Cool. Alright. Power up, boy! Come on. Oh, you're slow, aren't you? Oh, I guess we carry on soon. We'll go down south and grab that core mine. Good to go mine these patches. They seem pretty safe. The radius of these turrets is pretty huge, so nothing will survive in this big red area. So I can go mine that patch and the biters will not touch me. I have to belt it all though. Could do a train. I could try the train. I could ship through train parts. It might be the better way of doing it. Alright, that's probably more optimal. That. We'll sort of get down to this. We just need to cover like half a distance. And then I can put another core mine down. Oh, yeah, make sure I'm on my ship. How's it going? Hasn't hit the green signal yet. We've unloaded though without any assistance. That's good. I'll just take this off for a second so we don't launch. I don't want to launch. Don't launch. Don't launch. Oh, why is it not oh, the trains is too slow. So my junking train, I think I need multiple junking trains. Now this actually probably is filled up. Yeah, my junking trains are filled up. I can't unload this. Both of them are waiting. This one's waiting for full cargo. Now I can't get it. Oh, because it's counting that. That's kind of annoying. So I could do an ore activity of well, no, but then it's going to go around circles forever. But I don't really care if it goes around seconds forever. What's a better signal? The full cargo is going to break because these don't have full stack sizes. But they technically is full cargo, right? There's no slots free. But it thinks it's not full because it wants each individual tile full. I could read the cargo and average it. So I could do a train stop logic. Maybe. Just a thought. Not sure which one of these we need. Let's put both down. But I think I need to sum it up and send back an average. I think the average looks like I think over 5,000 total. So just do each plus 0 output each. And I can read train contents. Cool. Oh, not output each, output yellow. Yeah, so this is greater than, I guess, 7,000 or 6,000. I'll just do greater than 6,000. Train can go. So let's change this to a circuit condition of this is greater than equal 6,000. Oh, it's not green, really? Oh, it's not been red, that's why. Now it's green. Cool, take that off. Happy days, we've got a mostly logical train. I need multiple of those trains though. Now it's going to have to sort it all out over here. Now it's all going to get junked in this over time. I think I need a not signal to go to purple. So not these two items to purple chest. So they get put back in the gen pot. And we've got these things here. I'm glad my science is going now. I'm actually getting progress there. Oh yeah, they need to be wired up. Ah, what? They're not filter inserters, the wrong one. These ones. Though I could put stone there, but I mean, I'd rather ship the stone into my base a bit further in. I do want to centralize my base. I mean, I could start my base processing over here, all fresh thing. But my base is a bit of a mix between bots and then lazy mall, little mini bus. A little bit of planning, like down here is a bit more planned out. This is actually planned out a bit better. Most of this is kind of just decentralized mess. But these should be non-stone and non-core. Oh, not stone core. Just, oh, was I doing the wrong one before? Blacklist. Waiting for source? What? Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, okay. So, if I actually get to use these cores, then they'll be good. I could purple belt these as well. Now these got a belt, I've got to belt these into here and merge them. I don't know how to do an 8 to 4 merger belt wise. I'm just guessing you kind of fudge it. I mean, you could get one of those Prince books out. I'm guessing do something like this on both sides at some point. And from the outside, I don't know. And you feed 2 belts in each. Oh, actually, that's literally there. So that would be like there. They're like that, sort of. Like that. That's no good of the train track, is it? Cool. I mean, it's not the worst. Mergy. And then they just go into these. And then the back of these goes into the back of these. So these would go like this. And these can go forward. I'm just going to add these 4 belts into there. I mean, they could splice them other way, but I don't know. This is going to make it very, very painful though. Input priority doesn't matter. Output priority left, input priority right. Priority right? No, left. Output priority right. Output priority right. Yeah, that's kind of roughly what I want to do. I'm just going to belt these in. Kind of far away. I wish the train was a bit closer. I got some landfill maybe. Don't want that there. I'm gonna belt through there. I can only fit through here. Maybe a bit tight. I don't think I need 4 belts through there. This is the worst. This is the worst. I could always move all that, put it down 3 lanes here, It's like a bit more laid out nicer. Is it even going? It is, we're filled up on vulcanite. Okay, that's fine. How's my ship going? It is wanting to leave. Alright, I might just leave it be. I'm not gonna hop off the ship. I think it kept its logic this time. It's got... That's there too, so it's still got the wire, I believe. Was it? Does it not? No, it lost that wire. The bottom one it kept. We'll see if it keeps it. Do another test save. And launch. Test 5, launch. Let's see if it loses the wire. I kept it. Okay, it works. Good. So we bug solved. Yay. And I'm available. Alright, so now we're going to do the... We're going to merge this into my base. And then we're going to do the same thing with the oil. On planet Ain. So this is the... Oh, not Ain. Aron. Currently we've got this oil ore ship. It's pretty little actually, it doesn't take much. And this planet's real close. But we can process all the core fragments here. And ship raw oil. Or I can just mine the oil. There's so much oil here it's not even funny. I just haven't bothered doing it. It's like, I don't want to set up... I still set mines up. I want infinite. I mean, it's heaps of oil. This ship would last a long time. But, nah. Hey Mike, how's it going? How's the Ruby expert? Oh, it's not looking good. Why is it not moving this time? Oh yeah, because it's filled up. Alright, let's try and belt this shit. So we were gonna go... Kinda wanna go... across here, eh? Man, that's awkward. That's really bad. How do I get the rest of them through here? These undergrounds, have to go through that. Going good. I'm not a Ruby expert. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I don't know anything about Ruby at all. I know the name. That's as much as I know about it. I know name. I know name. I don't know anything about anything. I know things about things and stuff about stuff. Nothing about nothing. Alright. V1 at is Ruby. Oh, okay. I spent 10 minutes when I bundled installed it wondering why Rouse didn't install, and then I realised it wasn't Rouse at... Yeah. Rouse life. Oh, I could just send it through this. I can send my stone through this. Even though we actually junk most of the stone, it can just go through this filter. That wouldn't be the worst problem to have. I can send it through. Yeah, I can just build it. That's fine. Wow, these are long. I love these purple belts, man. Where's the hookup? We need a purple hookup. Who writes Ruby without rails? Come on. It's all been a trick, mate. They're tricking you. It's all been a ruse. It's the Far Side comic. There's some chicken having a laugh somewhere. I don't even know anyone knows Far Side. I don't know much about it. I remember it from years ago. Yeah, it called out for cheating when I used those belts. Called out for cheating, really? Oh man, these are great. They cost a fortune, so nothing cheating about them. I mean, if they were cheap, I'd understand it's cheating, but they cost heaps now. I mean, you gotta use like erudite gears. Like, look at this. Heavy bearings, low density structures, and immersive gear wheels. They cost a fortune. 32 erudite plates to make one. Yeah, that's not bad. Really? Wow. Wait till you get to erudite plates and you tell me how bad it is. But in the game, you won't have them in your current playthrough, so you won't know. I think I'm fine now. I was struggling when I first got it, so maybe my erudite was just a temporary problem. But I do have 2 planets for mining for my erudite right now, so I did not have enough erudite from 1 planet. I had to get 2 planets. So they're definitely expensive enough for 2 planets. Now I got surplus, so I'm happy. We all like surpluses. Right, this is actually gonna sort of junk all this stuff. I have erudite, beryl, vulcanite, chronite. Oh, nice. You got the erudite. You're like a 10x god. Like, I'm just a 1x pleb. I'm at plebful, doing my plebeians. I'll show you my train ship though. You might like this. Actually, I don't even call it. What do I call it? I call it the Codacula. So look, this is my new train ship. It actually does something. It moves mineral water, and I process the mineral water off-site. So another planet is processing mineral water as I speak, and it generates core fragments and stone. So I have to steal them from the planet. So when this equals 660 of all numbers, it sets the request to request the core fragments and stone so that this ship can get it. And it looks like I did not unload it last time because this is too slow at unloading the core fragments versus the mineral water. And this ship's mainly for mineral water, so... Well, it's manual on this ship. I can't figure out how to make them stay automatic, so... I think it's my ship is bugged. I believe it's a bug. I don't know how to fix it. I think it's something to do with this spaceship door trick I'm doing. So, I mean, I can set it automatic now. I mean, even the inside ones. I mean, I get them stations. I could try like a shitty one, like a 2, a pretend one. But yeah, it's something with this. What I'm doing is breaking it. It doesn't like it. I even added station 1. So, I mean, there is a stop 1 at Nauvis orbit. They can back out and get to it, but they can't anywhere else. I mean, I tried to fudge it by doing and circuit condition of nothing. Of this is less than 0 something, you know, some dumb circuit condition. Look at that, all manual again. Now why am I not launching from here? Oh, it's done that problem again. There's one problem I haven't solved, is like I end up getting mineral water into this here, and I don't know why that's doing. But yeah, when it gets to Fenestra, it goes manual again. And because of the way this works, it's hiding fluids inside these pumps, and then it pumps it back into this tank, and I can't figure out how to not do that. I might have to do a different signal. Maybe do Fenestra and or signal to solve it, so it does work. It needs that and Fenestra. Oh, maybe this one equals 660 would solve that actually. It'd make an actual number. And that's A equals 5. But I can make that doesn't equal to 5, and it should unload it. And then make it equal to 5 again. It should leave. So this is my 4th test flight. I'm still trying to get it going. I even added some speed lights on it. Make it real fancy. It's really, this is my pride and joy. It's the ugly pride and joy, but it doesn't even work properly still. I had a bug where I had a wall tile here, and because when I land, there's a clamp here. It kept stealing the clamp, not the clamp, but the clamp wires. So I'd unconnect the automatic clamp wires from the other location. So that was annoying to diagnose. But thanks to Valdac, we solved that one. Been sound problems too, ever since Factorio 162. I can't hear shit. I can hear it down here. Can't hear it most of the time. Most of these sounds are very, very quiet. I'm trying to do a junker on the ship as well, so these icons here are junkers to request this red condition. Though it seems to set them on this one too, but that's because the Logibots get stranded and then to unload their cargo into something, but not a storage chest. So I could do a storage chest. I wanted adding a storage chest here, but then it'll get filled up with crap when it gets to nauvis orbit. And then I can never solve that one. If I put a storage chest on a ship, you can't change it to filter. You can't set storage chest to a thing, right? At least I don't think you can. I mean, I'll try it now. I don't even have one on me. Why haven't I got storage chests in my requested list? This is a crime. Where's storage chests? These things. Yeah, I want those storage chests, thanks. You can? Oh man, don't tell me that, Mike. You're making me a total noob. Whoa, why am I moving so fast? What's this? I'm like drifting through space on the train track. Maybe I didn't put floor tiles there. I thought I did. Oh no, I didn't. That's funny. They're supposed to have floor tiles underneath. Right, I'm gonna try this chest thing. Because I didn't realize you can set requests on it. This logistic filter, can you really set that? You can read contents. Yeah, how do you set this? How do you set this logistic filter? What's the trick? I can read the contents. I don't know. Unknown to me. You can't set it via circuit. Okay, so you can't automatically set it. Where I just tested it, that automatic trains stay automatic for me. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, this ship's just buggered. Yeah, I think I'm having some problems. Okay, I think it's to do with the doors because it's technically outside the ship. Ah, yeah. So if I reckon so to test it out, if I close one of them fully, it might be okay, right? That's enclosed now. Automatic. So technically this one is not outside the ship anymore, right? It's fully enclosed. When it lands, it should stay automatic. Otherwise, it's something else wrong on my design. I mean, I could enclose these. Oh, this outside one I can't. I don't need to. I only need to read one train though. I don't need to read all of them. Because if I can read one, that can destroy this. I mean, I don't mind inferring that I've filled up on mineral water. I mean, it just means I can get rid of this tank. That's all if I do that. I won't need that. If I can read these automatic trains. And why are these bots not landing? No room. Maybe it's double-headed trains. Yeah, I don't know. I'll find out. I mean, it didn't used to be double-headed. I think it's just I've done something funky and it doesn't like it. So it's a me problem. I mean, I was pondering doing trains coming at the top here. I initially started designing for that, but I decided not to. Just to save on some launch fuel. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Manual. I didn't give a shit about that wall. Let's fit and close, so. I mean, there's a station here. I couldn't reach it. Actually, do we have any space rails on this ship? I don't believe we do. No. We should bring some. Didn't work, no. This one flicked back to... I mean, I can get here now. So we'll leave it on there. Technically not red. These ones... I mean, you can leave... I'll leave all of them on. They're all gonna leave the ship, though. Oh, no, they won't. There we go, left. How much fuel did I... How much... I didn't even work. Why did I leave so soon? How did I leave with 20... I didn't even have 24k. That was awful. Oh well, whatever. We've got most of it. Going back to manual, 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 and manual. So didn't work by adding the station either. Just doesn't like me. That's fine. I'm just more annoyed about this thing. I don't know how to get this going. I need to make it so it limits. I mean, I can do it so this doesn't. Well, so I didn't even fully fill it up because I inferenced it, which is kind of problematic. We got some ores though, I believe. Is it reading A signal? Hope so. It's still really weird. Yeah, I don't know. I've broken something with this spaceship. I mean, I could try remake it from scratch with a blueprint, and it might be fixed. I mean, I might have just got broken somehow. Logics. Was A supposed to be like that? A nothing? Guess so. So I think another thing weird is I cleaned up all my mods from Factorio, and then I resynced it to download only the ones I needed. And so I used to have all the different SpaceX iterations in there. I don't know whether that makes a difference or not. It shouldn't do. But I've also like had problems with because I have to, when I go play other people's games, I have to roll back my SpaceX and my Factorio. That shouldn't make a difference either. And when I go to 161 though, it destroys all my blueprints. I have to like be real careful to get my backup file renamed each time. Otherwise I lose all this. Gameman stays around though. So that was the current version blueprinted. When I had this problem here, this was causing problems with the wiring. And this one's when I had the train stations on the outside, but I've since removed them because I figured I don't need them. I actually don't need these bottom parts either, but I've just left them there because why not? Maybe this doesn't like the fact that there's an engine next to it as a wall. Maybe it needs an actual, like, you know, wall. So I can enclose this one fully and find out, right? I'll stop my ship again. And let's go add walls around this one. And carry on. Automatic. I mean, it won't go much different speed-wise. It should be like basically within one. It would be nice to read it, not infer. Otherwise, I got to change the logic on this pumping in to not pump in until some external condition hits. I don't know what that's going to be, but I need to figure out how these are full without reading the trains. I could do a timer on this. For this, I could do a timer for the launch. Currently it's only got half a cargo. I feel like that's a lot of pumps. Yeah, so the problem is I need the pumps because I need 4 pumps fighting over 3 slots, so they've got to take turns. They can't all dock to the 3 latches. Yeah, I'm trying to read from the train stops, read train contents, but it doesn't work when the train is on manual. It only works when it's automatic. So it reads it for the initial launch and then it drops off and doesn't work after that. So that's why I built this thing, to infer the mineral water contents based on this getting last. It should pump through here last. At least I thought so, but it seems these ones are empty. So because of the pumps on the outside aren't all even, I haven't fixed that correctly. I should just make sure the pumps on the outside are even. It should be fine, because it should then pull them all through the same speed. This one might be empty-ish if it's the same speed, so this one needs to be faster. So I have this one 3 pumps, these ones 2. Might work out. How's it going, Whiskers? It's not too bad, this ship though. I mean, we got some drawbacks, but I might have to make 2 of them. You think maybe 1 train and a bunch of storage tanks may work better, or do you not have the hull? Yeah, you're the 3rd person to say that, Mike. I think the best situation would be to have these 4 wagons and then also storage tanks. Problem is, if I did that, this container stress would go up by about 1,000. So my mass of my ship would go from 1960 max to 2500 max. So the mass of the ship would go up a lot more. It's because I'm hauling back all these core fragments in stone is the problem. Because the trains don't cost anything. They're basically free. That is the mass of the whole stress mass. The container stress of a train doesn't count. It's like on this here, you see these like nothing from the train. It's all from just get from the hull stress. So I could just go to 2500 mass and do that and remove these 3 trains and just have the side one, and that'd be fine. I'm just going to count these being full. Problem solved. Now again, the same thing's happened. Why has that happened this time? Oh, only equals 660. What other condition we can do? I think we need multiple conditions for this pump. A equals 1 or A equals 660. I think this needs to go because it needs to be above. I've set it to 20k to infer that it's full still. I could drop that down. It doesn't actually technically matter. We'll just drop it 5,000 for now because we want this to launch. But a lot of problems with the ship. Test flight 4, still having problems. Well, that's the first trip I haven't been on it though. So, I mean, we're carrying about half the mineral water that I wanted. I could say the trains look better like this though, for the enclosed with gates. I mean, what was the mass difference? Can't tell yet. I mean, this might have gone up by not much because the spaceship wall might have counteracted it. I still don't even know what that means. Like, when I look at that spaceship wall times 364 minus 273, what is that telling me? Like, does that tell me I can build 364 more wall tiles and get even less mass? Or like, how much wall tiles can I build before I max out? I don't know. I mean, the empty tile one, even that doesn't really make sense to me. 463 divided by 248 equals minus 248. So is 463 the amount of empty tiles I can have for free? And so I'm not using enough empty tiles, or was it some other math? I don't know. All bit unsure to me. So it seems we lost 0.3 speed to enclose the train. That was it. Only 0.3. It's not too bad. 248 total floor divided by 10. So that's your max then, right? So I've got 463 empty tiles, but I only can gain 248 actual reduction maximum because that's 10%. Okay, that makes sense. So how's the spaceship walls work then? How to work out this optimal amount of them? I mean, it says minus 273. If I add a wall, it's 273.75 now. And 960.05 versus 960.80. So that will gain me. Is it saying that I can have 364 walls? So I can have another 90 walls, and are we optimal? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like if I just fill that with walls, will that make my ship better? It did. Now it says times 403 though. So I don't know. Can I have 403? That's how many walls I got, right? So how do I know what the optimal was? I don't know. Is it 20% walls? Is the optimal? Is it 15% walls? I don't know. Maybe it tells you in here. Spaceships. Where's the hidden math? You know, where's the hidden math in this? It must be integrity stress, eh? But it's not. Hull stress with no discount useful units. Hull stress, yeah. Well, I only told you about the empty tiles though. Doesn't really tell me. So you're gonna guess and check for the for that, don't you? You don't know. Ye old guesswork. Seems like a chunk of wall here works, but it doesn't look very nice. Oh wow, we researched something. Faster bots. That's pretty cool. Must research teleportation again. The gateway to other technologies, yes. Like the Arcolink storage, which we already researched once before, but I want it again. But I think I might go back to mining productivity. That's more fun. So how's this looking? So we gained like almost 2 speed for that those walls. We added all those walls to my ship and we're going 2 speed faster. That's so bizarre. I mean, I could fill the gaps of between the trains with walls, but I don't know why I would. See, anyone know the math for the wall? Like, what's the wall to spaceship floor ratio? I'm guessing it's 20%. So 480 wall tiles is my optimal, that's my guesswork right now. I'm guessing I can build another 77 wall tiles and I'll be happy. I'll be happy with that. So I just go like, chunk this with walls somewhere. I don't know where. Probably like between the trains, right? Down here. Just chunk it up. Look at that. Look at that gains. Gains. So empty tiles at 363, so you reckon dropping the empty tiles back to 10% is the optimal. So I just keep putting walls down until I've got no empty space optimal, right? I think I've run out of walls though. I can't put any more down. It was like 1900 before this, so I'll just undo. There. 1930? 931. So yeah, I'm inferring now that they've snuck in the optimal is the empty tiles. You're just aiming for empty tiles, right? And it tells you the number of empty tiles. So as long as I got 248 empty tiles, that's the optimal empty tiles. And it doesn't matter the walls. So the rest, it should be walls. And that's the optimal mass. So I can just fill the ship up with tiles now when I get back. And get it down to 248 tiles. I was turning off the launch condition. Is it going to work? Oh my god, what's happened here? It's not latching. Why are these not latching? What's wrong with you? Why would you not... What? Why are you going with like one tank? That was weird. Anyway, we'll just paste the walls in, if we'll look-see. So, just blam it all in. I don't like filling this ship with walls, but that's what the game wants. Chunks. It wants chunky bits. Okay, that filled up properly that time. Alright, what's this looking like now? It's very blocky with these walls everywhere. I kind of prefer it not having the walls. I can't see this. My eyes can't see anything here. Because the walls and it's just mess. I can't, my eyes struggle. I can't really see what's going on now about the empty gaps. Okay, now we'll check the hole. 18, 19. So that's 100 less. Now you see here now it says it doesn't tell me that empty tiles now is under, right? So we've gone too far. We need to get to 248. There we go, almost. That's the optimal. 1805 is my optimal. Of course, this walls look awful like this. I do not like this at all. I mean, I might as well just go heavier, but at least this is working. We're getting the mineral water off. But what we're gonna do is figure out this logic. How do I get this to not how do I get this to pump in last? And how do I get these to stay on automatic? I mean, I'm kind of giving up on the automatic thing. I've tried many iterations. I'm probably even putting a train with one wagon. One train? No, that won't make a difference. Time to whip out Yale's specs. What do you think? Get rid of these walls? I don't like them. Night, Mike. Thanks for coming in. I think I might duck out and get dinner, actually. Who's anyone streaming Factorio? I think my test is successful, but oh, did my brain in. Might go read burger and fries. Because I don't think this is doing SpaceX. I think type their name in burger and fries. Burger fries. GG, thanks for watching. Have a good one.